to my channel. So today it's a very glowy, simple eyes, bold red lip. So yeah, let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and I'm just gonna use this kind of as my makeup base primer. This is supposed to make your makeup last longer, and it does actually work, surprisingly. And I feel, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel that it actually makes my skin not break out as much. So what you're supposed to do is rub it into your skin and let it get tacky, kind of get sticky. These ears, by the way, are from Forever 21. They were $5, I believe. So cute.
Just kind of move it on your skin, make it tacky. So today's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo!
So, for foundation today, I'm going to be using the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. And I've been using this foundation for the past couple of days, and I have to say, it's really, really good. Like, really good. And I recently ordered my makeup brushes. It's kind of supposed to be like a dupe for the Artiste brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that out. I'm just gonna pump the foundation and kind of just dot it onto my face. And they do, in some retailers where they sell this foundation, they do color match you. Like at Sephora, when they do the color IQ, they do color match you. Okay, so I'm just gonna buff that in. This foundation is medium coverage. But it's totally buildable. Make sure you bring it down to your neck. This brush is so soft. Like super soft. As you can see, I still have a little bit of... Oh, and it is a kind of like luminous foundation. It does make you look dewy a little bit, which I don't mind because I do have dry skin. But I know that with dry skin might mind. So keep that in mind before you purchase this foundation. And it is sold at Target. Okay, and I'm also trying out their concealer. It is the Radiant Glow Concealer, and it reminds me a lot of the MAC concealer. It has a button which you have to push before actually dispensing the product. Okay, and I'm gonna continue using the brushes, and let's see, I'll be using this one, the smaller one. for my concealer. I really like how soft these brushes are. I've never actually tried the Artiste brushes, but I mean, these are way cheaper and they're super soft. And they're blending out everything nicely. And if you can get something cheaper and equally as good, I think it's worth it. And okay, to set that concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. And I'm going to be using my Morphe E3 brush. My all-time favorite brushes are the Morphe brushes. So just set that, just so I won't budge. And whatever's left on the brush, just kind of set the rest of your base. Alright, moving on to bronzing. To bronze, I'm going to use my go-to bronzer, which is the Hoola by Benefit. This is the perfect, like, cool toned bronzer. And to put that, I'm going to be using my Luxie 512 small contouring brush. This came on my BoxyCharm, I believe 2 months ago. So just define it a little bit, like. My cheekbones. Since I do kind of have like a more rounder face, I do like to put it right here. Just to give me a little bit more swoosh. Okay, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild powder brush just to kind of bronze up the rest of my face and buff this out. These brushes are also $3.99 each and they're super soft. The bristles are like any like Morphe brushes. That's how these feel. Just a little bit more bronzer. Don't forget to bring it up to you, down to your neck. And if you want to contour your nose, go ahead and do that. I just like to bronze it up a little bit. And that's it for that. Now moving on to blush. I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics blush in Pink the Town. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that with the Morphe E2 brush. It's just a big fluffy brush. I've been wanting to do a video about all my favorite Morphe brushes. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comment section and I'll totally do that. So today, since it is Cinco de Mayo, I'm going to be doing a very bold red lip. So I'm not going to do too much on the eyes. So for this look, I'm going to be using the 35K by Morphe. And this is what it looks like. So before we get to that, I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit, not too much. Just, you know, filling your brows like normal, like you normally would. I always like to go a little bit more harsh on the outer part of my brows. Just to give it that kind of like fade effect. Not too much. Since I do have a little bit of more lighter brows since I dyed my hair. I like to keep my brows a little bit more simple. Look just about right. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So they don't have to be perfect. Be even. Alright, so I went ahead and cleaned up the bottom of my brows with my concealer. And always make sure when you're cleaning your brows, do not clean the top part of your brows because you don't want that white cast to be on top and your brows just stand out, you know. And to set my brows, I'm going to be using this Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel. And it's just a clear one, it doesn't have color. Brush my hairs up to the side. Up to the side. And that's about it. Oh, and for my brows, I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. Okay, so now that we got the brows done, I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow base in the color Skin. Right? Skin Tone, my bad. I'm just going to apply that with my finger all over my lid. Okay, now just using a Morphe E27 blending brush, I'm gonna take this shade right here and just apply that all over to set the... It's important to set your base just so that it won't crease and your eyeshadows could go on a lot smoother. Alright, and for the actual crease, I'm gonna be using this brown right here. Remember, the eyes, we're gonna keep them a little simple because we are gonna have a very bold lip. So I'm just gonna apply that color on the kind of like the crease, brow bone. I'll try to keep it low, not too high.
Just define your crease. This is going to be our transition shade for a little bit darker shade that's going to go over.
Okay, so now under that one, I'm gonna take a Morphe 441 brush, which is just another blending brush, and I'm gonna put another color in the crease, which is going to be the one right next to that one. Well, I can't even see this one. I use this one for my transition, and I'm gonna be using this one on my crease. Just try to build it up slowly. Don't go too intense at first. So just, you know, blend it out and then go back. And then if you want to, you can use a little bit of a darker shade. I'm gonna go in with this one now. Just want to build up the intensity a little bit. Apply that to the outer part of your eye. And make sure you work that in. And what I like to do, since my eyes are a little bit round, so I like to bring it out a little bit more than usual. The eyeshadow, and then just blend it in. Kind of like
I'm gonna do
and now taking that lighter shade that we had earlier before this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just really work it into the outer V. So what we're doing is kind of just smoking it out. We're trying to focus all the shadows to the outer part of the eye. And then just blend that out. Get a little bit of dark shade and apply that on the outer part of your eye and repeat. And now you're just going to take your blending brush and just work with it. And now I'm just going to take a concealer brush by Luxie Beauty, and I'm just going to take this lighter shade that we used to set everything and just apply that on the lid to soften up the front part of the eye. And if you really want it to like stand out more, you can always add the white. And just to blend everything in, go in with your blending brush. Just go ahead and apply a very sharp wing with your favorite liner. Now taking the NYX Jolie liner in brown, I'm gonna line my waterline. And now with the Kiko Cosmetics Extra Sculpt Mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a few coats to my top and bottom lashes. For the inner corner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal single eyeshadows, and this is, I believe, the lightest one. It's a very bright white. To set everything, I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Plus, and before I let it dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply some Benefit What's Up highlight with my fingers. And I'm going to be following that with the Anastasia Glow Kit. For the lips today, I'm going to be using Stila Cosmetics Fiery Liquid Lipstick. It's a very bright red. For the center of the lips, I'm using Buxom Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick. I am not sure of the name. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more.
Just go ahead and do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing, oh.